Hey everybody, welcome to Arcane Wednesday for January 20th, 2021. I'm your host, DM Gallibond. Alright, today we're going to look at a spell that is new for 5th edition, and I couldn't exactly find an antecedent to it anywhere. It's actually something that I think used to be part of the Summon Familiar spell in previous editions, but now they have split it off, changed it, and made it its own spell, and it's actually quite a bit more powerful now, or quite a bit higher level than it used to be. So let's go ahead and take a look at the spell called Summon Homunculus. All right. What we are going to do here is we are going to go to the. We're going to go to our Create Homunculus spell in D&D Beyond, and Create Homunculus is a 6th level spell with 1 hour of casting time, has a range of touch, verbal, somatic, and material components. Now, the components are really important to this. You have to have clay, ash, and mandrake root, all of which the spell consumes. And you need a jewel-encrusted dagger worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. So, while you do your incantation, you cut yourself with the dagger, taking 2d4 piercing damage that you cannot reduce in any way. You drip your blood on the spell's other components and touch them, transforming them into a special construct called a homunculus. Um, and this homunculus is a construct. It's your faithful companion, and it dies if you die. Whenever you finish a long rest. Now here's where it differs from the familiar, or from the garden variety familiar. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can spend up to half your hit dice if the homunculus is on the same plane of existence as you. And you roll each hit die, add your constitution modifier. Your hit point maximum is reduced by that total, and the homunculus's hit point maximum and current hit points are increased by that total. Process can reduce you to no lower than 1 hit point, and change to your and the homunculus's hit points ends when you finish your next long rest. Reduction to your hit point maximum can't be removed by any means before then, except by the homunculus's death. And so you can make this homunculus, this familiar, if you will, tougher by sacrificing up to half of your own hit dice for it. And that's now, I'm not sure. I really am not sure. I've played Wizards in the past, and I'm not sure why you would ever want to do that. So let's go and take a look at the homunculus as a monster in the monster manual. So it's a tiny construct, armor class 13, 5 hit points, speed of 20, fly of 40, immune to poison, can't be charmed or poisoned, dark vision 60 feet, can't speak but it understands the language of its creator, and it has a telepathic bond. It can magically convey what it senses to its master, and the two can communicate telepathically anywhere on the same plane of existence. And it bites, and it deals 1 piercing damage, and can poison its enemies, or can poison its target. And then if the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the target is instead poisoned for 1d10 minutes and is unconscious while it's poisoned in that way. So um, it's an extension of its creator, with the two sharing the same thoughts, senses, and language to a mystical bond. It knows everything the creator knows, including all the languages the creator can speak and read. Likewise, everything construct senses is known to the master. So, uh, I guess, I guess the, I guess if you had if you wanted to send this somewhere as a spy, you could do that. But if I remember correctly, in old editions, the homunculus was able to be invisible. And this edition, it doesn't seem like it's able to be invisible. So I'm not sure how good of a spy it would be. And because it only has a telepathic bond with its creator and it cannot speak, it can't even function as an emissary for you, going, to another part of the plane and carrying a message. Although I suppose you could give it a message it could physically carry. Maybe make a little harness for it that would include a pouch, and you could stick little messages in it. But it's like, why wouldn't you just use the message spell in that case? I don't know. So anyway, it's a there's doubtless people out there that love this spell and have all kinds of creative uses for it. And if you're one of those people, I would really like to know what you love using the Create Homunculus spell for, and why you prefer that one over the simple um, Find Familiar and having the familiar um, uh, that you get at first level. And this is one of the few spells in the game that is strictly wizard only. No other class gets this. Only wizards can create a homunculus. All right, and that is going to do it for today for our edition of Arcane Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, click the post notification bell, look in the description to find all the social media platforms where we are. And I hope that you will have a wonderful week, and I hope we will see you back here next week for another edition of Arcane Wednesday. Good night, everybody.